Sustainability has become a very popular word today, but what does sustainability really mean?
When we're talking about environmental sustainability, it's about being conscious of the resources that we use, so not to extract more resources from the earth than the earth is capable of regenerating, so there are resources available for future generations.
At Marist College, the Campus Sustainability Advisory Committee, also known as CSAC, is responsible for making the campus as sustainable as possible.
This is a committee that was appointed by the president of the college, and our function really is we're comprised of students, faculty, and staff, and we serve as an advisory capacity to make recommendations to the college in terms of infusing more sustainable operations and ways of really operations at the college, perhaps recommendations for curriculum in the classroom, and also to really develop educational approaches for our students to teach them about the various ways they can become more sustainable.
There are many reasons why it is important to make Marist College a more sustainable campus.
It's an institution that can set the bar for other institutions, so I think as a school it has a responsibility to increase the amount of environmental awareness with other colleges, and the student body is a good pool of people to start that with because we're the youth, and I think we can move this message into the future.
On a college campus, you have that ability to reach out to a greater population, a greater community, and you can come together and make a bigger difference. And so with the initiative of getting a campus involved and more people involved, that also portrays out into the community outside of Marist.
So it's really important that Marist takes a step to become more sustainable because it'll make the school look better and it'll make us living here, a healthier environment for all the students.
Understanding simple ways to live a more sustainable lifestyle is a great method to bring about minor lifestyle changes that can make a big difference.
Reduce, reuse, recycle is critical. Do I really need as much as I think I need? And if not, so what can I do differently?
Walking instead of driving over to the Donnelly parking lot or McCann.
Instead of buying water bottles, buy a Brita, use reusable water bottles.
You can change your dietary habits, go local and purchase local produce and meat.
Shopping at your farmer's market instead of buying vegetables and fruit and produce from your grocery store.
The Campus Sustainability Advisory Committee will be holding Sustainability Day on Thursday, April 15th, all day long in the Student Center and on the campus green. These are some of the events that you can look forward to.
At any point in the day, there's going to be different stuff going on. So we're going to have an itinerary posted. So look through it. If there's anything you're really interested in or something that catches your eye, I definitely say go check it out.
There are going to be two panels on alternative energy. One is going to be a panel of corporations in the area who are working on solar energy, biofuels, wind power, and will be representing their own corporations or cooperatives. Another panel on alternative energy will be represented by people who are more in the research, and they will be talking about what the research shows concerning the environmental, social, and health impacts of alternative energies. The panel on food will be represented by a local farmer and activist, Dan Gunther, a slow food representative from the CIA, and a representative from Hudson Valley Fresh, the milk cooperative.
I'm involved in the student panel. We have different speakers to tell a story of how we live sustainable lives on campus.
Our students will be sponsoring a clothing swap. So if students want to bring clothing down in exchange for what they have for something else, and if not, we'll recycle all that's left for those that are in need.
We'll be showing 5 or 6 films throughout the day, starting the day with the next Industrial Revolution. We'll follow that up with a film made by a group of students here on campus called Sowing Seeds for the Future. We'll show a recent documentary on the food production called Food Inc., followed by Coal Country on topsoil removal in the Appalachia. And we'll finish today with a film on water called Flow.
The morning keynote speaker is a woman named Judith LaBelle, who is the president and CEO of the Glenwood Center. She's very much involved in the local and regional food system, so she'll be talking about the kind of work that they're doing at Glenwood Center toward that end. The afternoon or evening speaker is Bill Schlesinger, who is the president CEO of the Carey Institute of Ecosystem Studies in Millbrook. So he'll be talking about climate change.
We'll have a program known as First-Hand Experiences of Marist Community Members, how maybe faculty and staff are leading a more sustainable lifestyle on a daily basis. We'll have a workshop on interfaith and the environment with Marist faculty, talking about a religious perspective on why it's so important to think about living a more sustainable lifestyle.
There's going to be a couple laptops set up so you can calculate your carbon footprint and see how much resources you're actually using and how many planets it would take for you to live if you continue to live that way.
We'll have a series of vendor displays with organizations sponsoring green initiatives, sustainable products.
One of the events that I'm doing through the Green Committee is doing the writing to congressmen and phone banking to pressure more green legislation.
There's going to be the dumpster dive that's going on through the recycling committee, and that's going to be outside on the green. And basically we're going to have students in various classes and various clubs come sort through various bags of garbage that were taken randomly throughout campus. Some from the Sustainability House, some from Upper West. I'm going to go through it. We're going to see what can be recycled in that bag, what is actual waste, what can be composted, which is really important to look at.
That evening, Student Programming Council will be sponsoring a student-run coffee house on the theme of sustainability.
The people behind Sustainability Day have a variety of goals that they would like to see achieved as a result of the day's educational events.
We hope to call attention to sustainability as an important issue and to bring more faculty and students together to work toward the goal of making Marist College a more sustainable campus.
What I'd like to see happen is, as a result of those that come to the programs, make a change in their lifestyle, make a conscious effort to make a decision to do something differently, whether it's change a diet, develop a new habit such as turning off a light, and just talking about this issue. And perhaps pursuing it further.
Just having that recognition that Marist is really putting, a foot forward and becoming more sustainable.
The event is scheduled during the actual course of the day when classes would be held, so the timing is sequential. And if we can get students to come in and kind of hear what others think about this issue and engage in conversation, that would be important.